Good evening, and welcome to my third attempt of trying to film an episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Whew, you guys, it's getting dark by the second here. I'm out here in the greenhouse. I tried to film episode and I was almost through with it, and the phone rang again. And whenever my phone rings, if I'm filming, it automatically cuts off the film abruptly and you have to start over. That's the only thing I hate about this phone. Now, once I get my camera, I won't have that issue anymore, but it rarely happens. It rarely happens. But JD just called and he was letting me know that he saw one of my other videos and he was, commenting on it, telling me about, some things. So anyway, so we ended up talking for about 45 minutes. But anyway, I can't even remember what I said on the last episode, so we'll just kind of start over here. The seeds. First of all, I got my holes drilled. I brought my drill out. I just got my holes drilled. This I'm going to be overwintering my strawberries in here until I can decide where they're going to be next year. I don't think I'm going to plant them out because, I don't feel like fighting no animals next year, period. Okay, so everything's going to pretty much be in this greenhouse. But I'm getting ready to restart my fall garden, so let's go over the seeds. We'll do that real quick here. One thing I'm planting is purple top turnips, and I'm planting only what I like to eat. The lettuce mix, the purple tops are ready in 50 days, so they should do all right here in the greenhouse. Plus they're cold tolerant, so they should continue to grow. Same with the lettuce, 28 days to harvest with that. I'm gonna throw 8 seeds of the Kentucky Wonder green beans in the crate out there by the clothesline where the squirrel got. I was telling Diane, and this is extra, I found my Texas early grano onion seed. So I'm gonna be planting these, and these are to be planted in the fall just like garlic, and then you get them earlier in the summer. And so I'm gonna be planting these in October, either mid-September or early October. I'm gonna be planting these when I plant my garlic this year, and we're gonna see how they do. I'm gonna be planting Swiss chard. I've got, let's see, the harvest on these are, I think, 45 days. Yep, 45 days to maturity. Excuse, my hands are dirty from messing with the dirt. I'm going to restart the broccoli because the harvest days to that is 48. So, and it's staying in here, right here in the greenhouse. I know better now. I got some white turnips, and the days to harvest on the white turnips are, let's see. It doesn't say. Oh, it just says it says what it sprouts in, ideal temp, all that stuff, but it doesn't say how many days. And these are from Baker Creek too. It should have the harvest days on there, but I'm going to assume that they harvest when the purple white top harvest. I'm gonna plant them right with those seeds. I think I'm gonna try, if there's enough room, I'm gonna try my kohlrabi again. I found some golden acre cabbage, and the days maturity of this is 65 days to harvest. I've got enough time here in the greenhouse. If they don't, if it doesn't develop, then that's fine too. If it does, then whoop-de-doo. I want to plant as much as I can for winter. And then I have some sweet salad mix, which is also, I think the days to harvest is 30 days. So it's right with the wildfire reds. So I'm gonna put that together, those two. And then the last thing I'm planting is spinach, Covera spinach, and it's 27 days to maturity, and it's bunching. Okay, so that's it. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Well, that doesn't count because that's going outside. 1, 2, 3. We're going to count this as 3 since it's the same thing. 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 plants that we're doing. And I was going to do them today, but it's getting dark now. So I'm going to wait one more day, which I hate to do. But I have my seed starting mix here. This was left over from the last time. It will be enough to fill my seed starting tray. I'm only gonna do that one tray. I think the lettuce, I'll put it in 2 of the things. The cabbage, I'm a put maybe 2 in each, each sale, of course, because you want to make sure you get your you want to get your germination. And then the spinach. So I only need that one tray. I brought my radio out, y'all, because I was saying on that last video, oh, Que-stead-Que, I'm gonna get that Grundig, y'all, because I want it. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get that Grundig, and then this will be the radio for out in the greenhouse come spring. It's going back in the house. I'm gonna leave it out here tonight, and because I'll be out here again tomorrow getting the seeds started. And I brought it out today to play while I start the seeds, and it's supposed to start heating up. I got a harvest today, and then I'm gonna show you one thing, and then I'm gonna get off of here. So y'all thank JD for a short video today, because basically my last one, I had already gotten to 20 minutes. I might post it and you'll just see that it ends abruptly, because I know I'm missing out on some things. I have 8 crates of soil here. So this soil, these crates, these 6 right here will be used for my fall plants in here. And I've got 2 where I lost a raspberry, and then that other one I lost, I forgot what I lost in that other one. I think it was a blueberry plant. Those have soil, so those will be used for helping to fill up this tub. And I'm gonna buy 3 bags of soil or 2 bags of soil, just regular potting mix, to fill this. I'm going to amend the soil. I'm going to add black cow to it. I'm gonna amend it real good, and then I will get the strawberries transferred. That will be next week. They're okay for now. I've refertilized them. I'm still trying to get them to bloom. So I refertilized these strawberries. I've got these runners to get that's on here. And I'm going to try to get them to bloom, because my sisters are blooming. Her everbearings are blooming right now. And she ain't done a darn thing to them. These are going to stay in the crate. These are just June bearing. These are just regular non-specific strawberries. They were good, but I don't want those mixed in with my white pines. And I am going to put the Ozark with the white pines. Now this one, I will get the runners. Now these are the ones I may go on and put into the keyhole garden, because I don't care much about these here. These were just some regular strawberries I had bought from, Home Depot a few years back. So I've got to get these runners off, get those planted. And I think that crate will be big enough to hold all these strawberries together. And then I will put the hay in and overwinter them. And I've got to buy my hay too. My okra, I harvested one yesterday, and as you can see, I have a few more coming. My ground cherries, they're starting to kind of fizzle, but I'll let them stay, because that heat next week is going to bring them back. Gooseberry, I got all the dead leaves and stuff off of it, and it bounced back on me, so thank God for that. And let me show y'all my new Cherokee purple. First of all, I have flowers on it right, I don't know if you can see them. The flowers are right here where my finger is. And I saw a Cherokee purple. I've got more flowers on this one. Oh, here it is. This is a Cherokee purple. And after I harvested those 2, that one appeared. I did not see it before now. And then here's another one coming right there. So, yep. So it looks as if I may get some more Cherokee purple. And then that heat next week is really going to help. I have more green zebras, and they did. More flowers came, and the extra green zebras took off after I took the 2 off the other day. Eggplant is really doing well, y'all, and I think that heat next week is really going to get them. They're going to bloom, they're going to blossom some more, but I'm not getting anything with the blossom. Actually, I did. So I got a pollination up in here, y'all. I can feel the little baby eggplant there. Let's see. On all of them. Okay, so something flying in here got to them. Good. So I'm going to get some more eggplant, y'all. That's good. But it may not get me through the rest of the summer. But these, they should really do good next week when it gets real hot up in here. Because we're going to be back in the 90s for 1 week. My sister's cotton is going to really help her cotton. and she's starting to get more blooms and bolls on it. I brought all my herbs up front. There they are right there. So I'll be harvesting that. So everything in here is doing good, but I have one thing to show you, and then we're gonna end this. Morris the Mojito, he has, oh, let me zoom out. Morris the Mojito he has bounced back, y'all. He has done very, very well. And then everything else, my creeping rosemary has taken off. Even my spearmint has taken back off since I harvested. And these, the Ozark and pink strawberries, these will go in with the white pine, because both of those varieties are good. I love those pink strawberries, and I haven't tasted the Ozark yet, but I'm gonna plant it, you know, and it's growing. As you can see, it's thriving in here. But I'm gonna plant all this together with the other white pines, and everything should fit in here. I'm gonna just leave this like this for the night. I accidentally brought these out and I need to take them in. In fact, actually, I'm gonna store them over here because I've got seeds in this bag here. I decided to leave these seeds out, so in the spring when I come in here, because I'm gonna be doing all my seed starting, most of it in here, and those are my quick germinating seeds. The only thing I'm starting indoors this year, and the tables are already in there. Well, that one is coming back outside. I'm not using that for seed starting, but that other table that I do use, I'm gonna be planting my, I'm gonna probably do some more varieties of peppers, and I'm gonna do another slew of onions, because onion seeds need to be started in January, even here in Michigan. So I'll be doing that. As you can see, I spruced up the greenhouse today because I wasn't gonna even start with the seed starting until I had things back in order in here. So I'm glad that that's at least done. Let me cut off this fan because it's getting cold in here now. It's 65 in here right now, and it was 90 in here when I came in a couple of hours ago. Okay, so let me move this right here because this tub's not going to be used until, actually, it'll be the middle of next week when I go and get the soil. Just when I'm out again and I go and, you know, see the soil, then I'll go on and get it. And then I can get started with that. So like I said, the soil will get the black cow. It's going to be amended extra well. And then I'll get those strawberries in there. You never know. Hey, they may mess around and bloom for me, especially since I put that bloom stuff in there. I put, let's see, I did the bloom food, which is high 12, 24, 12, and I put some berry bloom in there, both, just to see if I could jumpstart it or whatever. I harvested that patty pan squash out of the front garden because I was scared that the squirrel would get it. So there it is, and it don't look like a patty pan to me. I don't know what this is, but here it is. I went on and got it. Okay, but let me show y'all the surprise of the day. And I was absolutely shocked. Yeah, the backyard, I tore the corn out, of course, and I left it there because I'll be using the husk. I'm gonna just leave it here. I'm gonna be using the husk to help mulch over the bed this winter. I think I am gonna still do my garlic in here, and I need to put some more soil in this bed. Y'all saw how I filled it up, but that soil worked its way down. But I am gonna rake it real good, you know, clean it up, rake it real good, and all my garlic will be planted in here once again. Okay, y'all know I have the cute, and see, look at this, see? Beelzebub has returned right there. He's taken a bite out of that, and I hope it tore his lips up because this thing is prickly. So he got a hold to that one down there. He didn't climb up on it. But there's another one down there he hasn't seen, and that's the first time I've seen that one. And he hasn't bothered that one. That'll be the next one to harvest if it makes it. I think it will next week. But here's the surprise of the day, y'all. Y'all know I planted the Korean melon. I said, well, I may as well tear this out. And I got ready to tear it out today. I said to give the cucumber more energy. And Korean melons grow like cucumbers. You start the seeds the exact same way. You plant it the same way. And it produces the same way as a cucumber. And I was like, well, I didn't get any. I didn't see any female flowers. I didn't, nothing happened with it. So I was like, well, I'm not going to get anything. Y'all, look at here. There it is. I'm actually going to get a melon this year. And I know that one has been harvested. It's growing. I mean, not harvested. I know that one had been pollinated. So a bee or something got to it. And hopefully the squirrel will not come all the way to the top and snatch that off. He may not. I would be devastated if he does. And it's hanging really, really well. And look up Korean melon. In fact, I'm hiding it. Wait, you see what I'm doing? I'm hiding his butt because I don't want that squirrel to even know he's there. Let me camouflage him. So there he is. And he can continue to grow. And I should, with that heat next week, I should be able to get him off of there in the next couple of weeks here. Okay, he is hidden. I can't even see it from there. So we will see how that works out. Okay, so that's it for today, you guys. I don't have anything else to say. I know I forgot something, but I think I covered all the important points. And my blooms are still doing good. Let me make sure. Yep, I did cut off my water. Blooms are looking good over there. Oh, you know what? Well, we're at 16 minutes. I won't put y'all through that. I was going to say, well, yeah, I'll do it. Hope I don't get ate up by mosquitoes. I'm going to go and stick these 8 seeds into this green bean container. Hey, y'all can look at the blooms. Okay, Kentucky Wonder pole beans. And I don't know what variety that was in there, but as you can see, they got ate up. And let me pull it over. You can see right there, that's one that got ate. He left a little bit. Let's pour these seeds out. Oops, it's more than 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. We'll see how many comes up. 5, 6. So he actually left 3 plants, but they don't look like they're doing good. 7 and 8. I'm gonna just plant them all. Shoot, I'm just sticking them in there. We'll see what happens. Hey, nothing to lose now. I'm doing a Hail Mary, okay? Trying to get what I can get for now. Sometimes that's what you have to do. Put it in, forget about it. Especially with that heat next week, these are gonna germinate. Okay, they're planted. Those are gonna germinate real quick. And then I have this, so I'm gonna put one of the pepper plants in that when I get ready to get those cleaned up and overwintered. They'll be coming into the greenhouse towards the end. Let's see how the green beans are doing. I haven't even been back here today. It looks like the squirrel might have come back. I can't tell, but the green beans are still there. There's some. I see some back there coming. Yeah, that heat next week is really gonna get them going. So hopefully I'll get something off of that. And my solution to my losses. Now, what is this? This is what the squirrel didn't get, the broccoli. Okay, so that's still there, but everything else was lost. The kohlrabi, the cabbage. He messed with the zephyr squash, but he didn't get all of it. And it seems to be growing. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, we'll just see. And then I did eliminate that squash. Let me show y'all that since I'm out here. And what I did was to make room for the other ones. And they're doing pretty good, as you can see. Both of them are doing really, really well. So hopefully I'll get squash. And this I'm gonna leave out here. Hopefully the squirrel won't come to the table and get a hold to those. I should get some squash because the bees are gonna really get going right around September, October. They're gonna really take off because it's the last hurrah. You know, all the animals, it's the last hurrah. And that's why those squirrels are really, you know, being aggressive now. And I haven't shown y'all my sweet potatoes, and I have a question about that. I fertilized the other day. I found out through M.I. Gardener that you are supposed to fertilize the sweet potatoes with nitrogen. He said, I know it doesn't sound right. You would think phosphorus. He said, but it's nitrogen. You want the biggest leaves you can get. And so my question is, when do you harvest sweet potatoes? I didn't feel under there to see if anything was growing or anything because I've never grown sweet potatoes before, ever. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. So, but if anything, I'll have my slips. So I went on and I fertilized it really well with some blood meal the other day, and I watered it real good. So we'll see how that works as far as the leaves, but it's vining really well. It's up the trellis. In fact, I think I'm gonna take this trellis out there to help, you know, the other vines and see what happens. So if I don't get sweet potatoes, I'll at least have some slips. So y'all let me know, when do you harvest them? I don't know if they're a 90-day. If they're a 90-day, I still have time. That means they will harvest out in mid-October. And here is still fairly warm. I mean, we'll get our frost by the 15th. So I would need to be able to harvest the 15th of October. So at that point, I'll check to see if they don't harvest. I might just pull up, if it's nothing on the slips, I'll pull up them roots and save those slips over the winter and just plant them out next year. I might do that if I can do that. So y'all let me know if that's something I can do. Or I'll just leave them. I'll let them die out, cover them with mulch to keep those roots alive and see if they come back, or just even bring the plant to the greenhouse, you know, and overwinter it in here. I don't know. I just don't want it to go to waste. Okay, you guys, so we're at 22 minutes, so I'm gonna get off of here right now because it's getting darker by the second. You all can see that. So I need to go in, get dinner. I'm gonna cook some fish tonight, and that'll be it. And so, oh, and I might make another salad. And then I didn't get around to using the rest of that Cherokee purple tomato today. I was gonna make a wrap for lunch, and I got sidetracked out here. I've been out here for a number of hours, you know, because there was a lot I needed to do. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here now and get going, and I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.